Welcome to the next installment in my video lecture series in economics. And in this particular video lecture, I'm going to be taking a look at health insurance and how it impacts the utilization of healthcare services. So this is from my public finance course and the section that deals with insurance and excessive expenditures. So let's take a look at the quantity of medical services and the demand for the medical services or any particular medical service. So we have the demand for this, which is just the price of the medical service with the quantity of medical service. So it's a relationship between price and quantity, and it's downward sloping. And here we're looking at a situation where the person is uninsured and bears the full price of that particular medical service. So where the price intersects the demand for medical service gives us the quantity of medical service that is demanded by that individual. So this initial representation is just for an individual who does not have any insurance. Given this price of P, they will demand Q0 as a quantity of medical service. Now let's say they get insurance where they have to pay, let's say, 20% of their costs. So that's called coinsurance. So you're responsible for 20%, your insurance company is responsible for the other 80%. So we take that percentage paid by the person and go across to the demand curve. That intersects at point B, and that gives us a quantity of Q1. So when the person has medical insurance, they are going to demand more of medical services due to the fact that they are not paying the entire price of that particular service. In the instance I gave you here, the person is paying, let's say, 20% of the price of that service. So naturally, since they're paying not the full price, but getting, in essence, an 80% discount, they are going to want a higher level of that medical service, and in this instance, it's going to be equal to Q1. All right, so this is what's referred to as moral hazard, the fact that people change their behaviors due to the fact that they're insured. So previously, this individual only demanded Q0 of a medical service because they were paying the full burden of the cost of that service. But now that they're only paying 20% of that and their insurance company is paying 80%, now they are demanding Q1. So this increase from Q0 to Q1 is the moral hazard that exists, the increase in expenditure and utilization of medical service caused by the presence of insurance. And that shaded area is the deadweight loss. Because the marginal cost or the perceived marginal cost is higher than the benefit that the individual is actually receiving because they're not paying the full cost of those medical services. So it's being overconsumed in this particular scenario because of the presence of medical insurance.